Hello everyone, today I will present about the role of grammar in discourse. Maybe when we hear the word grammar, we only think about making correct sentence. But in discourse, grammar is more than just rules. Grammar help us connect ideas, make a text flow smoothly, and keep the meaning clear. So, we are from Group 4 and today we would like to present a material about discourse and grammar with a special focus on the role of grammar in discourse. Let us introduce our group members. My name is Shalwana Vina Putri and my friends is Abizar Apriliansyah and Cynthia Dia Permata. Okay, the first material is the role of grammar in discourse. First is forming cohesion. Grammar creates cohesion, which means connecting parts of a text. For example, using pronouns like he, she, it, using conjunction like because, but, and, or avoiding, repetition with ellipses and substitution. These tools make the text stick together instead of being just random sentence. And second is realizing coherence. Cohesion is about the structure, but coherence is about the meaning. Grammar helps the text feel united and logical, so the reader or listener can follow the flow and ideas easily. And the last is organizing information. Grammar also helps organize information using them or rem. Them is the starting point of the sentence, usually something I already know. Rem is the new information. The next material is cohesion and discourse. Discourse means any use of language, both spoken and written. So, when we talk about discourse, it can be a conversation, a speech, a novel, or even a simple announcement. Cohesion is about how the parts of the text are linked together. According to Halliday and Hassan, cohesion is the relationship of meaning between one element of a text and another. That means that a sentence or word often cannot stand alone. It only makes sense when connected to the other parts of the text. The focus of cohesion is not what the text means, but how the text is built. In other words, cohesion shows the structure of the text, how ideas are tied together, so that the message feels continuous. Okay, the diagram shows the structure of cohesion in discourse. Cohesion is divided into two main types, grammatical and lexical. First is grammatical cohesion. This is cohesion that comes from grammar. It connects sentences through grammatical rules, reference, substitution, ellipses, and conjunction. And next is lexical cohesion. This is cohesion that comes from word choice or vocabulary. It is divided into reiteration, collocation. Reiteration, repeating meaning in different ways such as repetition, synonym or near, subordinate, and general word. So the diagram shows us that cohesion works in two ways, grammar tools and vocabulary choices.
To point to something that has already been mentioned or will be mentioned in the text. Halliday and Hassan. Two main relation, number one, anaphora points inside the text. Anaphora reference back to a word that has already been mentioned. Example, I have a cat, it is black. It reference back to a cat. Catphora points to a word that will be mentioned later. Example, when he arrived, John was happy. He referenced forward to John. Exophora point outside the text, for example, to the real world. Example, look at that wheel pointing to the sky. That reference to something outside the text in the real situation. Lexical convention. Lexical convention is relationship between words with connected meanings. Make the text continuous to type reiteration and collocation. Collocation words that often appear together in context. Example, Elizabeth enjoyed the ball. The dance and music lifted her spirits. Analysis, ball, dance, music are linked by context of a party. Reiteration, reprinting meaning in different ways. Reprinting some word repeated. Example, Harry was thinking about the letter that changed everything. Analysis, letter is repeated to emphasize in important. Synonym, different words, some meaning. Example, the dragon was fast, the enormous creature covered the whole floor. Analysis, fetch and enormous avoid monotony, keep until, subordinate, broader word replace specific. Example, Lucky found a lamp post. The object shone brightly in the dark. Analysis object generalize lamp posts to keep cohesion. General word, very broad, common word. Example, Mary discovered a key. The thing was old and rusty. Analysis, the thing substitutes this key to connect ideas. Conjunction. Conjunction is a word or phrase used to connect sentence, clause, or paragraphs into a coherent whole. Function as a formal connector that link part a text. Function help readers and speakers create coherent, clear, and easy to understand text. Ensure each ID or event is logically connected. Maintenance text coherence and clarifies relationship between meaning in a discourse. Type of conjunction. Adjective conjunction atau itu bisa disebut kata penghubung. Contoh, and also moreover in addition basis. Fungsi menambahkan informasi tambahan atau menghubungkan dua pertanyaan agar makna menjadi lebih lengkap. Contoh kalimat dari novel Pride and Prejudice Jane Austen. She is tolerable but not handsome enough to tempt me, and I am in no humor at present to give consequence to young ladies who are slighted by other men. Di sini and digunakan untuk menambahkan ide berikutnya dalam kalimat. Terus ada adversative conjunction. Contoh, but yet, however, nevertheless, is state. Fungsi menunjukkan pertentangan atau perbedaan antara dua ide dalam satu kalimat. Contoh dari novel Alice Adventure in the Borderland. Lewis Carroll. Alice would, he said, but her voice sounded hoarse and strange. Kata but menunjukkan kontras antara niat Alice dan kenyataan yang terjadi. Intinya adjective conjunction menambahkan informasi, sedangkan adversative conjunction menonjolkan pertentangan antara dua ide.
Next material about ellipsis. What is ellipsis? According to Holiday and Hassan, 1976, ellipsis is a form of emphasis omission where an element is left blank. And then it happens when a word or phrase is left out because it is already clear from the context. For example, the normal sentence, the Duchess is very angry, and the chef is very angry too. So that in the ellipsis, the Duchess is very angry, and the chef too, because the phrase is very angry after the cook is omission. The meaning is still clear because it is already shown in the first clause. Substitution is a linguistic sign to replace a word to avoid repetition according to Blurry and Blur 2004. In substitution, focus on replace. The type of substitution, nominal, verbal, and causal. I need a pen. Do you have one? 1. Replace pen to avoid repetition, and then pen a nominal. Ellipsion and substitution commonly used in the speaking, not written text. Next, textual analysis in English textbook. Is process of looking at text in English learning book. Not only meaning of word or sentence, but also how text is organized to give clear meaning. Focus of study. First, cohesion, about connection of forms, conjunction, reference, repetition, synonyms, and the diagram grammatical cohesion according to Holiday and Hassan. Second, coherence, unity of meaning that makes text easy to understand. And in the last, discourse features, text structure, language style, interaction patterns, language style about informal or formal. So the purpose of textbook analysis to see if the textbook supports student language skill in a complete way, and then how to know organize textbook, clear meaning for student. Last session, a review article about a discourse analysis of grammatical cohesion. The title, A Discourse Analysis of Grammatical Cohesion in News Item Tag of Symphony 3, 12th grade English textbooks. Part 1, Literature Review. The researcher how to present about theoretical framework, grammatical cohesion, according to Holiday and Hassan. Part of finding, the researcher create the table to classify about synonym, conjunction, reference, and etc. When presenting display a diagram, so the audience can easily see that references are the most dominant, while substitution does not appear at all.
And in the part discussion, explain that cohesion in this book that is good enough, give opinion or judgment using adjective. For example, good enough.
So, grammar in this course helps connect ideas and make the text clear. Cohesion tools like reference, lexical, cohesion, collocation, conjunction, substitution, and ellipsis work together to build meaning. Textual analysis of English textbook show how this tool supports students in learning language in a simple and complete way. That's all from our group presentation about this course and grammar. We hope our presentation can help everyone understand how grammar and this course are related in real communication. Thank you for your attention.